as far as Roc Nation, yeah, man, we've had family up there. We very tight. And I'm fully independent at this moment in time right now. I was dealing with them. We were supposed to, the deal just didn't work out. It wasn't for me. You know what I'm saying? I was supposed to take the deal, and then Joe had stuff going on. And, it just wasn't, I was blessed because I was able to use their services still. You know what I'm saying? And use the building and still have a relationship with the staff up there, still get some of the amenities of being able to move around, the advantage of being around. But yeah, man, I was supposed to pen a deal. The attorney had the paperwork, everything was good to go. And, Joe just had different plans. We had a long talk. And God, hindsight, it worked out beautifully. You know what I'm saying? But at the time, I didn't understand it. But Joe, we had a long talk, and he just schooled me with a lot of game, and I ended up more blessed than I've ever been. You know what I'm saying? And everything goes around, everything goes around full circle. So, it's never off the table. It's always good blood with them. And, I got family members up there that are like, as close as some blood relatives. You know what I'm saying? You got those cousins you don't know. I got some dudes at the building that I know like family. You know what I'm saying? Okay, well, now I can answer this with the most confidence I've had because, I took a deal with Joe, and I also took a few distribution deals. So I've been through a few contracts already. And especially like thinking everything was going to be like $1 million situation with the Roc Nation deal and Joe, and me having to sit on the side for a few years and try to understand, right now, independence is the best way for anyone who wants to have music and have a life where you're not necessarily tied into obligations. If you like to be a creative person and make music and do things for your fan base, and of course, we all love to do live shows. So you will hope those pick up again when things come back to normal. Even smaller venues for us are amazing. But as a major right now, like you said, there's pretty much an even playing field. There's no press to do. There's no media outlets. You know what I'm saying? If they are, you're doing it at home over your computer. You know what I'm saying? With the respect to all the other dudes out there that are big time trying to move around, but there's just nothing you can do on the level of the independence. Even my conversations with Joe's been like, yo, man, y'all, the new generation moves so much smarter because, Joe and them, not just Joe, but my dad, who was in the freestyle group TKA back in the 80s, 90s, early 2000s, they never had their merch. They never owned any portions of their merch. They never received any portions, back ends from their merch. They weren't even allowed to be in the room when their records were getting mixed and mastered. You know what I'm saying? There's stories Joe tells me that sound like horror stories, So Joe's fully independent. So that's why I'm also blessed, and I praise him as a man and as a big brother in this industry because he's independent, fully independent. So when you hear a song like Ass Up, Face Ass Up, Face Down with Cardi B and Well and it's doing stuff, those are all Joe. All that comes from Joe. That was Joe got the features. Joe paid for the budget of the video. Joe knows the metrics of where the song is picking up, if it's the most spotted stream on Spotify, or if it's the most Shazammed in Detroit. We know all of this. You know what I'm saying? And I'm learning from him, seeing that you could be an independent and you could play the independent game where you put out content and an output of project every month or two, you know what I'm saying, with merch and vinyls, and you could play that game, or you could be an independent who plays the big game, to go into the radio with the bag and paying that bag and just playing on another level, you know what I'm saying? You could do it both ways. It's not impossible. So they try to make you believe like the only way to be a big artist is to have 50-50 joint ventures or to be with labels. But no, man, Joe's got Make It Rain, Lean Back. All them records were independent, my brother. He paid what he had to pay to be the boss, to get them records to them spots. So he knows, you know what I'm saying? In the same way, there's other independent artists out here, or artists on majors that are speaking the truth and breaking it down and exposing the Billboard charts and how things go like that. Or you might hear Jay-Z say it, like, we used to want to be on Billboard. Now we look at Billboard like, you know what I'm saying? Like, who cares? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, it's all relative in how you want to play. You got dope dudes like Russ who love making hit records on the independent level. Got with a major, back independent now. Tory Lanez, fresh off the major, back independent. You know, there's even rumblings of what happens if Drake was to go independent. You know what I'm saying? Would the music industry survive an artist like that cutting the middleman out? You know what I'm saying? So it's all relative to you, man. And that's the beautiful part, because we all trying to get somewhere. And when you reach that pinnacle of where you feel consistent, then you can stay doing that for as long as, you know, could be like Tech Nine and have a warehouse full of sweaters, you know what I'm saying? And a whole small parking lot, whole mall, you know what I'm saying? Strip mall of your own businesses, Nipsey, you know what I'm saying? All these great examples that show you that independence, Master P, you know what I'm saying? Jay Prince, they's full of guys who are independent successfully. DJ Khaled was independent, you know what I'm saying? He just recently got with a label when he hit that big social media, you know what I'm saying? It's over, man. But for now, I rock with the independent, man. And if you smart out there and you listening, you independent, man, just try to get some services. You know, don't be afraid to purchase some services, man, to help you in any way you need it.